Well, it's been a while, but I am back with videos, and I'm starting off with a bang. We're starting a brand new series, and it's going to be a Road to Glory save with Hajduk Split. They are, as I've said in previous videos, they are in the Croatian First Division. I don't really know much about them, but I haven't really done much research. But also, another thing I should point out. I am going to be trying to stream on Twitch a bit more regularly. Maybe every Friday and Saturday. Obviously, I might do the occasional Sunday, but that remains to be seen at the moment. But you never know. And anyway, do you like this new background? It's a bit darker because over the past couple of days, my old camera went kaput. So I did buy a new camera and it came with a light, so that's actually quite cool. It is terribly bright, but let's hope it doesn't cause too much damage to my eyes. And I can still see the computer just fine. There might just be a little bit of a white light in between my eyes, but hopefully that shouldn't cause too much of an issue. So, shall we take a look around Hajduk Split? Well, as you can see, we have been hired by Hajduk Split. We are their new manager, probably their first ever English manager, I should have thought. But so we've got a 2-year deal, 3.9k per week. So wages they're very little, I think, compared to like the other first divisions. So I expect if I was in the Premier League, I'd be given like 50k, depending on what team I was or what team I am. But that's the reputation of a title specialist. I mean, okay, on this year's FM, it's not been great. I don't really want to talk about the previous series, English Journeyman. How many times did we get sacked? Like 5? I don't really want to talk about that anymore. As far as I'm concerned, the English Journeyman is done. RIP. English Journeyman won't be coming back next FM. Instead, it's sort of Journeyman, but I will be rebranding it as like the Globe Explorer, or it could be called something else depending on if anyone else has taken that name. But at the moment, that's what I'm going for next year's FM, like my first big save. Then we can move into like a Road to Glory after that. But let's do some more exploring around the club. So we are predicted to finish second. I don't know what the Croatian league is like. I don't know if it's dominated by one team or it's a mixture of teams. I do not know. I don't even know how this league works because I think there's like only 12 teams in the league, so I don't know how it works. It could be a quick season. So we play. Oh god, my Croatian isn't good, despite the fact last year I went on holiday and I went to Dubrovnik and Split, which is why I basically decided to do Split, mainly because I quite enjoyed looking around Split when I was there, and I got to get this Croatian football top. I am on the lookout for a Split FC top, but problem is I'm from England. I ain't got a clue what the size difference is in like European countries. I don't know if it's one size bigger, or in fact, if you do have any foreign shirts, let me know down in the comments. Like, do you go one size up? Because I think in most foreign countries, they tend to go on length size instead of like your width of your belly. Right, enough of that. So transfer budget, just under 500,000. That's not too bad. I don't really know what state of our squad is like. We're already in Europe. We're in the Conference League. This save could be over in 3 years. I hope not, but it could be. That's the minimum amount of time. So fierce rivals are Dynamo. I don't know who they are. Oh, good God. Best 11 is a 5 at the back formation, 7 at the back. I don't really want to play 7 at the back, but if that's the best 11, we could end up playing 7 at the back, which I don't really like doing that. I think I played 5-7 at the back with Rochdale, didn't I? I can't remember. I really cannot remember what I did in the previous series or saves, whatever. So what does the president, that's a new word for me. That's usually just the director or owner, but it's the president of the club. So he wants me to sign players under the age of 23 for the first team. That's okay. That's still good. Work within the wage budget. That's fine. Grow the club's reputation. That's good. Maximum 1-year contracts for players over the age of 33. Maximum 2-year contracts for players over the age of 31. In other words, don't sign anyone over the age of 33. Minimum 2-year contracts for first team players. So by the end of this season, he wants us to qualify for the UEFA Conference League, challenge for the Croatian Cup, I don't know what that is, then reach at least the knockout stages of the Conference League. Do they want us to... Oh, so by the end of 24-25, they want us to be challenging for the first league title, then 25-26 win the first league title. Okay, I think that's doable. It all depends what sort of squad we have. We can have I presume we have quite a decent squad, I think. So once this game saves, we will take a look at the squad, which we will do now. Oh God. Oh good God. Okay. We've got one decent player. That is Marco Levaja. I'm pretty sure I butchered that name. So he is a left winger, but can also play centre attacking mid and striker. He's not... I'd say he's more of an attacking mid, shadow striker. Okay, that's a decent start, that. It really is a decent start. So, came right free... Jeez Louise. So last season, 34 games, scored 28 goals. I mean, that's absolutely amazing. What's even more amazing, he started off at Hajduk Split, then went to Inter, then numerous other clubs, including Ike, and now he's back to his home club. I presume he was born in Split. Yeah, he was. I'll tell you what, another player who I would like to sign is Nikola Vlasic, who also did start off at Split and was also born in Split. Another reason why I wanted to beat him, because he's the guy who I've got on the back of my shirt. Right, back to the squad. Who else do we have? We've got Nikola Kalinic. I don't think... Did he play for Everton? No, but another person who did start off at Hajduk Split, went to Blackburn and now has somehow found his way back to Split. It's amazing, these. They're like boomerangs. They just keep going. They go and come back again. What position is he? He's a pretty good striker, I think. What kind of season did he have last year? Not a good one. Not a good one. I expect Navaja was up front last year, I think. We've also got Tony Brovkovic. He is what is he? He's a centre back. He's 6'4". He's definitely not a right back. Definitely a centre back. So I think I don't know what I don't really know what formation we're going to play at the moment. Definitely a formation with players. I know that. Definitely a striker formation. So Filip Kravonovic, he's a cam. I think we're playing 4-2-3-1. Who's he wanted by? Cremonese. I've never heard of him. So goalkeeper. We've got a pretty decent goalkeeper in the name of Lova Kalinic. Doesn't look like a bad goalkeeper. Again, another goalkeeper who started off at Split, then left, played for Aston Villa, then now has rejoined. I mean, it's crazy. Absolutely crazy. I want to know what other players have left, then rejoined again, because there's absolutely loads. We've had Lavaja, Kalinic. Was he? No, he's like a newish player. Now, Kalinic. So that's like three players who have left, then come back again. Chidozie Awazim, he is a centre-back / CDM, probably more of a centre-back, I think. He is 6'2". Well, jumping reach is 15, and I mean, that's very good, particularly for short corners or long corners. No, not short corners, near post corners, that's what I was trying to say. So he's on loan from BVT, Boa Vista, I think they are. Then who else do we have? We've got Ferro, not a bad player, Portuguese centre-back. So he was on loan for us like a couple of seasons ago, then has joined permanently, so this is his first season. Who else do we have? We've got Yassine Banaru. He's a winger, a right winger, so I think 4-2-3-1, unless we have like a defensive mid or something like that, which I don't think we do. Who's he? He's a left winger. I'm not going to go through all of the major players, because that'd be quite boring. So we've got right back. That's good. I don't know if he's any good. Who's it? Another one. This is good. This is. So he left back in 2015 to go to. No, he left back in. What's Hajduk 2? I presume that must have been like reserves. So he left in 2015 to join AGF in 20. Yeah. Then he rejoined 7 years later. Okay, that's quite weird. And we've also got a left back, so it's definitely forward back system. He's 28 appearances last year, 1 goal. That's pretty standard for a left back. I don't really expect many goals from the full backs. So how many goalkeepers do we have? We've got 4, 1 decent one, then 3 not so decent ones. Do we have any decent youngsters in this squad? We've got 2 youngsters. One is 17, so who's he wanted by? Solin on loan. I'm happy to loan him out. He is only 17, so he can improve a lot, so that's fine. Who else do we have? That's 5-star Ivan Kubelic. I presume he is he's come through our youth system. I presume Puxas never came through our youth system. He did. But he's American. He was born in Oklahoma. How the hell was he made his way to Croatia? I do not know. I don't know at all. Who is our worst player? Okay, so one of the goalkeepers. Then Tino Laus is second worst, so he'll probably be leaving. He's only 20 years old, so I think we've actually got quite a young squad, which is quite good. We've only got 5 players over the age of 30. Who is this guy? He seems familiar. I'm pretty sure he might. It's another one. It's another boomerang player. Leaves Hajduk Split in 2012. Comes back 10 years later. It's unbelievable, this is. I've never known so many players to leave Split then come back. Yeah, it's absolutely unbelievable, this is. I've never seen it happen in all my life. Let's see what the assistant manager thinks we should play. He's suggested a gegenpress, which is a good sign. 4-3-3. I'm going to do a 4-2-3-1. But then I will also have the 4-3-3 loaded on there as well, just in case we do decide to play that. Then I'll also do a tiki-taka. I don't really like the control possession. It's another 4-3-3, so... No, I'll do 5 at the back, because that did say that was our best 11, but I don't think it was. Right, let's just accept all of that. Are we in the Super Cup? Being competitive. Oh, it's the Croatian Super Cup. Over that space, is that not? I think that's similar to the so Mickey Mouse Community Shield. That's it. I think it's similar to that. So we're in the Conference League. I'd really love to know how this league works, because there's only 10 teams in there. We're not going to have an 18-game season, are we? It must be more than that. Let's take a look at the rules, because I don't really know how this works. Oh yeah, we've got the World Cup this year. Okay, so oh, hang on. So it does. I thought it would have been like a bit of like the Greek leagues where it splits up after we played each other twice, but no, it doesn't. It's like the I think it's like the Scottish leagues where they play each other 4 times. So I guess it's understandable. So we do play 36 games. Teams play each other 4 times. That's all good. Do we actually have a break for the World Cup? We do. We've got our last game before the World Cup is 29th of October. Then we don't play until the 6th of January. Well, that's just great though. We've got 3 months, well, 2 months of no football. Oh, that's good. This is going to be fun. This is. When does the season start? 8th of July. So around 16th of July. So around the same sort of time the leagues in England sort of start. So that's fine. It's not like something stupid where the league starts in September. So that's all good. I'm confident with that. Got Conference League. I don't think I'm going to show you any of the qualifiers because I've got to be honest with you. I think we're going to win the Conference League. I don't want to win it because I think it's a really terrible competition, but we might end up winning it. I don't know if there's any decent teams in the Conference League, but on the note of the league, I want to see the past winners. Oh my god. Dynamo pretty much won it. The last time we won it was 2004-5. Okay. How many times has Dynamo won it? Like 25? So this is span of 31 years. We've won it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We've won it 6 times in the past 30 years. And we've come second most of the time. Dynamo have probably won like 90%, apart from this rogue season where Rijeka, probably butchered that, but they won a league title. It's just crazy, absolute crazy. We've got, I think the goals for this year, or the goals for this save, which I forgot to mention at the start of the video. The goal for this save is to basically win the Champions League, topple Dynamo, and probably try and become the best team in the world. That's the plan anyway. I don't know if it'll go to plan. I'm sure you've seen the start of most of my saves. I usually get sacked within the first season. I hope that doesn't happen this year. Otherwise, I'm going to be really, really upset. And also, if you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button and go follow my Twitch, twitch.tv/JackPlaysFM1. I will be trying to stream pretty much every Friday and Saturday. I haven't streamed for absolute ages, mainly because I've been on holiday to America. You can ask about that in the chat. I'm sure I'll tell you lots. I'm sure I'll tell you some interesting facts about America and some animals I I met on the way, like Mickey Mouse. I met him. I didn't. I did, but I never had a photo taken with him. So I think, well, let's take a look at the youth system, because we haven't actually had a look at that yet. Do we have any decent youngsters? We do. This is nice. We'll start with the 4.5-star players. We've got a lot of 4-star players. This is good. This really is good. This is exciting. So we've got Tony Silic. So he looks like he's going to be a fantastic goalkeeper. Only 6 foot, so not the biggest goalkeeper, but I'm sure he might have stopped growing. That's the only downside. So no, that's not bad. So then we've also got Dominic Perpich. He's a centre back, 6'2", so definitely a centre back. Probably loan him out. Probably loan most of these out, unless we decide to call them up to the first team. Then we've got Lova Lonshaw. He is a right winger or striker. Probably more of a striker because he is 5'9". He looks quite pacey. He is only 16, so he's good. Probably got a good couple of years down in the youth system before we decide to call him up. Then we've got Elvis. Well, thank you. Thank you very much. I do like a play called Elvis. One of my favourite singers of all time. I'm almost tempted just to call him up into the first team now, but I don't want to do that because he's only a good second league player. But having said that, according to the squad pad comparison, he is our second choice left back, so we may end up calling him up. So I don't think we've got another left back down in the first team squad. So Elvis, it could be your lucky day or your lucky season. So we've got Philip Kulich. I definitely said that name wrong. And that's not how you pronounce it because it's got these stupid little characters on the top. So I reckon it's like Chuckich, something like that. I don't know how to pronounce it. I presume I don't have any Croatians watching this. I don't think so, but it would have been strange if there is. So he's on loan at Radomir in Slovenia. Don't think I went to Slovenia last year. No, I didn't. I only went to Croatia, Montenegro, Italy. I think that's it. Yeah, I think I was it. No, I think I went to Slovakia as well. Then Marin Kulisic, 15, but he's got 5-star potential. Centre mid technically he's a defensive mid, but I reckon we can train him up to become a centre mid. But he looks like he could be a good player. 5-star potential at 15 years old. That excites me. Then we've also got Roko Brashkovic. He's also a striker, can play on the wings, both sides. Probably will loan all these decent youngsters out. Do we have any not so decent? Yeah, a lot. We've got. How do these youngsters have faces? This guy's only 17. Is that legal? This guy doesn't look 19. He's got long hair for heaven's sakes. Okay, enough of all the faces. Right, so I don't know what areas of the squad needs improving. Maybe another goalkeeper, but I don't. That shouldn't be a problem because, to be fair, I think it's just me and Dynamo, ourselves and Dynamo. That's really the only two good teams in this league, I think. I don't really know anyone else in this league apart from us and Dynamo. So I reckon we should be quite comfortable. So let's take a look at the positions we sort of need. I think we're all good for centre backs because we've got Joseph Les. He is wanted by Troyes and Lorient. Okay. I mean, if someone offers like 1 million plus for him, I'll be open to sell him. I don't know who he is. I don't know if he's captain of the club. I'm not sure who is captain. I mean, one thing I am going to do, I'm going to hide the players not at the club, so it makes it a lot easier for me. So what position was it? Yeah, but he was the centre back. So we've got 4 centre backs. That's fine. Well, we've got 5 centre backs, including Chidozie. So I don't think we need any other centre backs. So in terms of right backs, we've got Dino, or Dino, I think it's Dino, and Gergo Lofrench 6. I've butchered that name. So we've got 2 right backs, but Gergo can also play right winger. But he's not the fastest right winger, so he probably is more of a full back. So left backs, we've really only got Dario. So unless we get in another left back, we're going to be playing. We're going to have to call up Elvis, which might be the worst decision I will make. I'm sure. Well, that's pretty much defence done. It's pretty much a left back, and we're pretty much done. Unless Inez leaves, and we might get in another centre back. This Simic guy doesn't look too good. Decent first league players, that's fine. That's all good. I think this, if we could just get through this first season without getting sacked, I think that's a success. So we've also got Anthony Kinnock, easy centre mid, not a good one, but he is decent first league level. Who else do we have? Where am I? Where am I? I am here. So we've got Gergic, Fasati. We've got loads of centre mids. I mean, Rokas can probably send him out on loan, actually. Yeah, I think that's a very good idea. He's only 17. We'll get him some game time. I don't know, was he out on loan last year? He played 1 game for us last year. So I presume he was in around the first team last year. Then Tino Laus. I think I'm going to sell him. So I don't think he's that good. I don't think he's good enough. Leading third league, he's gone. He is gone. I'm not selling Kravonovic unless anyone comes in for an offer. Then who's this guy? I didn't see him when I was looking through all the players. He looks like quite a pacey right winger. Another American. We love our Americans here. We've got how many do we have? We've only got 2, but I'm sure we had some down in the youth, but that doesn't matter. So, Jan Malaka. I hate to say it, but I think he could go. I don't know how much they signed him for because it was undisclosed. I hate undisclosed transfers because I really do want to know how much they signed him for. I can't imagine it's very much. Maybe like 100k, I think. I don't know if we're actually going to sign anyone. I really don't know. Because what's the transfer budget? We've got 431,000, as previously said. Their wage budget, we've actually got quite a bit spare wage budget. I don't know what sort of wages we're handing out to the players. So our most expensive wage is Marco Lavaja, 19,000. Then it drops down massively to Filip Kravonovic with 8,000. Then Tino Laus is getting paid £130 per week. I'm not going to lie, I earn more than that from my day job. And I'm not going to say what it is because I don't really want to. It's not a football manager as well. I wish it was. My day job was a football manager. That would seriously be a cool job, but I don't like any of the training stuff. I think it's boring. I'll just manage the matches, then backroom staff, my assistant manager can do all the other boring stuff like training. Right, I don't think I'm going to show you the Super Cup on camera. Mainly because it's probably against Dynamo and I don't really want to play against them. Or is it? I don't know what that is. What's the past winners? Why hasn't it taken place within the last time it took place was 2013 to 14. It's not like the Community Shield then, because this competition, by the looks of it, takes place whenever the hell it feels like it. This is just weird. This competition is weird. Why does it exist? And why does it only happen like every 10 years? Well, there's the exception of like, okay, it's quite inconsistent, this competition. I'm not going to show it to you because I don't know who I'm against first. Alright, so I think I'm going to probably come back towards just before we play our first game, obviously, which will be in tomorrow's episode. So hopefully I might have signed someone. I don't expect any signings because I wouldn't really know who to sign because, like I said, I've never really managed in a foreign league before today, so don't expect any signings. Actually, you know what? On second thoughts, I think any transfers I'm gonna do between now and the first season, I think I'm just gonna introduce them in the next episode because this episode is this episode is actually quite long already. It's already probably just under 30 minutes, which I don't really want to make it any longer. So I think I am gonna end it here. Then any transfers I can introduce them in the next episode. Otherwise, this episode is going to be over 40 minutes long, and I don't want that to happen. I will try and cut it down to like at least 20 minutes, but it'd be just too long for my likings. And yeah, I think this episode was always just getting introduced to the squad, seeing how the Croatian League actually works. It's quite simple when you look at the rules, but I think it's a good place to end this episode. So I will see you all tomorrow, where we may get introduced to some new players. I very much doubt it, but we will also be playing our very first league games against Lokomotiva and Osijek. I definitely butchered that name. If you have enjoyed today's video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more Daily Football Manager videos, and thank you very much for watching.